Bolts from the blue. The power of Earth. Clive has claimed a portion of the Icon Titan's essence. Attuning with Titan not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several iconic abilities, such as Wind Up, Singular Strike that increases in potency when charged. Titan's Feat. Titan's iconic feat, Titanic Block, can be used to fend off most incoming attacks. Using square immediately after a perfectly timed precision block will initiate a devastating counter.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
Sounds very
Your
useful
benefactors
indeed.
are a generous lot. Best of luck out there, Sid.
About Nectar's adventures, did I ever tell you about the time I toured the Northern Territories?
I trust you wrapped up warm.
I did no such thing, Koopa. We Moogles don't feel the cold thanks to our exceptionally fluffy fur. You humans are the only animals up there who feel the need to dress up in the furs of those fluffier than yourselves, Koopa. In fact, that's precisely why I ended up cutting my tour short, Koopa. My kindly greetings to locals were... And I make a much better hero than I do a hat, Koopa. Oh, that's right. I never went after Savarian. Right. Can't believe I forgot about that.
Not all of the nobles made it out alive.
So, with that, I would need to swap out an icon, though. Let's check his abilities before I do any such thing. Alright, so wind up, punch forward, hold button to wind up attack, further increasing potency, 4 damage and 2 stun, upheaval, slam a fist to the ground, dealing damage to all enemies within range, hold to increase range, can be used in midair. Raging fists, oh dang. Step forward and deliver a blinding fury of high-speed punches, blocking an enemy attack with a step forward. Increases the potency of the following punches. Earth and Fury, drive both hands into the ground, causing the land to surge upwards, sending nearby enemies flying. 4 and 2. 4 and 3. Titanic Block. What happens when it's mastered? Increases limit break gauge gain upon blocking an attack. Ooh. That could be helpful. Let's go ahead and give Titan a shot here. Let's try the 2 moves. I can always throw Rising Flames back on if I so choose.
Kupka and his men had their fun with more than a few. None of the Empress's favorites, though. Otto, is now a good time?
It's not a bad one. How's Jill doing?
She's been better. Ty is making sure she gets the rest she needs.
Good.
Any word on Kupka's movements?
Vivian's doing what she can to try and track him, but she's feeding on scraps. We've sent ours out to the curse breakers and our other friends in the west, asking them to keep their eyes peeled for anything unusual. No leads yet, but it's only a matter of time.
All right. Let me know when you find something.
There he is. All right, Clive. Still busy saving the world.
Mid. When did you get back?
Just now.
What about your studies?
Adjourned. Since Hugo Kupka invaded Rosaria. All the canvassers in uproar about it. He's gone mad. He's turned rogue. It'll be us next. You try concentrating with all of that.
All right. You win.
How long will you be staying this time?
Dunno. A while, most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
Mid.
You can't just expect me to...
Please, oblige her. While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while. Shouldn't you have it buried in a dusty old tome?
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears. As ever, your exuberance is a breath of fresh air, which successfully scattered the painstakingly assembled fragments of my thoughts.
I'll take that as a compliment. Well, Clive, you heard the professor. So, I'll meet you in the storeroom when you're done.
Wait, hold on. Breath of fresh air? Bloody tempest, more like.
Oi, Otto, you got my gill?
Huh? What are you on about?
My fee for bringing Mid across. She said you were paying.
That little...
The storeroom, was it? I wonder what Mid's plotting.
I still able to go anywhere on the map? Yes, I am. Okay. I guess let's talk with her, see what she wants. Then we'll go from there. See if any side missions pop up, or if it pops up with the
Shouldn't you be
marker.
getting some rest?
You took your time.
I'm a busy man, Mid.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mid, you've only just come back.
And I've been thinking about it for a while. Dad said I had a knack for engineering, told me everything he knew about it, then sent me off to Canva to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for me, that one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause. But I'm helping no one stuck at school. I've studied enough. It's time I put my knack to work. I know that I can help the people here, and I want to do it.
Well, well, well. If Sid could see you now. All right. I'll tell Otto you'll be staying.
I knew you'd say yes. Which is why I wrote up a list of jobs for you.
For me?
Who else?
What do you want me to do?
First things first, I need equipment and materials to start making my own. There's the designs for the stuff I need and the stuff it needs smithing from. The other materials I can work myself. Just need a generous benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart from the wood, I'll need a carpenter for that, but I can just borrow yours.
Is that everything?
For now. I'll let you know if I need out else.
Getting to work.
Where to start? Materials and tools. That means Karen and Blackthorn.
Hopefully it's just stuff we can get from here in the hideaway then. Especially because I am curious as to what her shop will offer them. Shop or workshop.
Have been up to their old tricks again.
Workshop, it sounds like. So upgrades of some
Jill
kind?
looked white as a sheet when they brought it back.
Was wondering where you'd got to. Mid's back from Canva. Have you seen her?
Just now. She's planning to set up a workshop in the stores and ask me to buy her some materials. Here's the list. Think you can find everything on there?
This lot. Wouldn't be much of a trader if I couldn't.
Excellent. As for payment,
It's paid 100 times over by what that girl's done for us. If it weren't for her filters, we'd have naught to drink but blight water, and that would have drained the life out of us long ago.
indeed it would.
I'll send the stuff on to Mid when it comes in.
Thank you, Karen.
Nice. Also, what else do you got that's
Is it
new?
business or pleasure?
Is irrepressible the word? That girl doesn't let anything get her down, that's for certain.
Quite the opposite.
Quite the opposite, in fact. She's got a way of making every bugger else get up and dance
Like
to her tune.
father, like daughter.
Like father, like daughter, eh? I'd say it ran on the blood if I didn't know better. Can't wait to see what kind of queer contraption she comes up with next. So long as she doesn't try and rope me into building it for her.
Go on then.
What do you got? That's just waistcloth.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
That's just arm cloths.
You'll not find a
Sure,
better
we'll buy
price
those,
than
but
that. It'd better all be here.
and when we're talking with her, might as well fill up
You'll
on
not find a
those.
better price than that.
Now Blackthorn.
Blackthorn, you busy?
What's it look like?
I have a commission for you. From Mid. She requires certain tools. Do you think you can make them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? An airship? I'll see what I can do. Tell her I'll bring them over when I'm done.
My thanks. And Mid's, no doubt. That just leaves the carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
See what Blackthorn's
you
got
need?
to say about Mid.
Summer storm, that one.
Rolls in when you least expect it, soaking you to your skin and leaving you wringing your breeches. Just like her old man. Keeps us on our toes, though. She
What'd
seems
you want?
nice and helpful enough, though. Grindstone. And when he lifted his fist, beneath them was found naught but dust. Iconomaki. Book of Borrows 730.
No scratches, all right? That it? Fine.
Right,
Sid has nothing to fear from Koda. He'll deal with him.
so go this way.
Jill looked white as a sheet when we brought her.
Yeah, it was definitely a tough fight with, Kupka. And he didn't transform into Titan, so I'm sure we'll end up fighting him later on again.
Do with a good oil in this.
Should be enough to... How do, Master Sid?
Bardolph. Mid's looking to build a workshop in the storeroom, and she needs the aid of a skilled carpenter. So naturally I thought of you.
Well, I'd love to help the young miss however I can. But I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. There's holes need patching, and if I don't patch 'em, we'll all of us sink into the mere. I'd gladly spare Mid all the time I have, but the sad truth is, I ain't got none.
I see.
It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that other fella? You know, the one over at Martha's Rest. Bernard, was it?
That's right. And he is a friend of the cause. I'll ask Martha if she can spare him. Thank you, Bardolph.
Least I could do.
Yeah, it's just fetching someone from Martha's Rest. That's not bad. Hopefully it's not someone who's asking for a favor. Love to wrap it up a bit quick here.
Ah, Clive, what brings you to the rest?
Our home finds itself in need of an extra carpenter. I wondered if I might be able to borrow Bernard for a short while.
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends here, aren't we?
Thank you, Martha. Do you know where I might find him?
He went up to Cressida on business. No idea what, mind. Place is a ruin. Far as I know, he's still there.
I'll look from there then.
He's up where? Oh, ruins of Cressida. Alright, an area we haven't been to. Or a spot we haven't been to anyways.
She had a man of Grieger.
Please, teach me how to fight.
And I'm glad there are settlements that you can actually walk through and you can interact with the people if you so choose. You know, I keep forgetting. I can ride Ambrosia. Travel a little bit quicker. Oh yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, surprisingly not running into a Minotaur. Nice.
Hi. If it ain't the lad who saved my life. What brings you to a place like this?
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here. I have a proposition for you.
Oh, do you now? Building a workshop, you say? Well, that beats tacking boards to bridges, sure enough. And if Martha didn't mind me being gone a while, then neither do I. You just tell me where you want me.
That's the spirit.
I couldn't ask a favor, though, could I? Before we go?
Of course.
Well, that there is Cressida, where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though. Except my parents' graves. But I came up here hoping to visit. I even patched up the bridge to get across. Only to find the place crawling with fiends. But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with beasts and bogles, ain't you? Any chance you could,
It's the least I can do.
Well, thank you kindly. And take care.
Alright. So now to clear the creatures. Should be easy enough here.
This shouldn't take long.
Let's give his. Okay. So those are more based on timing. I see. I'll have to get used to that. A lot of the others so far are just nice and quick. More enemies, alright. Love that Phoenix ability. Still one of the best. Most useful for a variety of stuff anyways. Which makes it one of the best. Oh crud. Excellent. And just so we get this done. Go ahead and do this so I can hit a little bit harder here. Dang it. Didn't realize I was out of the semi-prime state and stunned. And same old, same old.
That should do it.
You made short work of that lot. Thank you, son. Now my folks can rest in peace once more.
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left. Though it may as well have been a century, looking at the place. This isn't the Cressida I remember.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been. Soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, it's on to your hideaway. I'll meet you there.
That should take care of Mid's little list. Better head back before she thinks of anything else.
Ah, the humor in that. Yeah, but let's check this little area first. See if there's anything special. Another of the little black mage scarecrows. Only around Martha's Rest, though. Nowhere else do you see them. And there are some houses over here. Just gotta go towards that little opening, but I want to get this area first and then go, because there might be a stronger beast there. There's one thing I've learned in JRPGs, it's if there's a larger area, there's a high chance that a fight will or is going to take place there. Typically a tough one or a boss fight. Guess not yet, so let's go back to the hideaway. Hopefully our workshop will be done pretty quick. I hope. Looks like I said, I'd like to check it out at least.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest soon?
All right, Clive? You've all done then?
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Martha's Rest.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
Alright. Quest complete for getting to work. Breath of Earth. Reduces wind-up cooldown time.
That's my good deed for the day done. Let's see how Jill's faring.
And now there's some side quests. Alright. I'd say it's a good spot to stop for this one then. another 2 hours, but if I'd woken up sooner, I could have. Well, there's a side quest through here, so let's check on her, actually.
Ah, Clive.
Talia, how's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves? Oh, that's right. He went to ask Hippocrates about Torgal. He must have found something.
I was just saying I wanted to end it, but I kind of want to know what's going on with Torgal. As to why he can transform like that. Also,
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
believe I can... Yep. Say it is your men who keep the roads free of beast and bandit. As one whose livelihood is relying on safe passage from market to market, my chocobos and I thank you, concerned caravaner.
Here you are.
For Cleric's
Best of
Medallion.
luck out there, Sid.
Yeah. What's everyone whispering about?
Now, let's find out why Torgal can transform.
Jill looked white as a sheet when they brought her back.
Up with tomes here.
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him, like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other?
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened, just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a Frostwolf. It had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal!
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shall be a moment.
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot, starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them. Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
Speak with Vivian.
Thanks for letting me do this, Clive. I'll pay you back, I promise.
Kalina, engineer.
Everything we need to begin work in earnest. And work in earnest we shall.
There's Bernard. Nothing else down here.
I think I'll wait till mid's away to take a talk.
Let's have that history lesson real quick from Vivian on what's going on in the world, and then we'll call it.